What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, I am actually doing a 3D wooden puzzle. So as of right now, I'm just building the base. Or no, I'm building the bottom of the train. So in this whole little segment right here, it'll be just me building the wheels and the bottom of the train, and then I have to like flip it over and everything. And in this next part right here, I was kind of having trouble with like how to exactly build this part or like put it together, but I finally got it together. But yeah, that part was a little bit of a struggle. Sometimes with the pieces, I was a little bit confused at first, so you'll probably see like a bunch of, well, I cut out a bunch of just me trying to figure it out and just getting like straight to the point of like me putting all the pieces in. So yeah. And here I finally got done building the bottom where the wheels and everything are and the tracks. So now I just flipped it over and now I'm just gonna start building like the benches and like the inside of the bus. So that's what I'll start doing. So now we got one bench on there, and now I'm just building the second one. I believe there was two benches, and then there'd be like a couple people just like standing on the inside and stuff. So that is like what's gonna be happening now and what I'm gonna be building. So Now right here, I'm just adding the little people inside. So that is what we're doing currently. We got the little benches up and then with the people on one bench. And then now we're just gonna be building the outer part of the train. Now the last person we have to build is the conductor. So right now I'm just putting the conductor in the seat in the front of the train. Now, what's cool about this next part is actually the inside of the train is gonna have to light up. So I am now doing the little base, and then I gotta run the wire through and through the bottom of the train so that way I can later on hook it all up. When I said base earlier, I meant to say the top of it because it has to go through the top. Because in this section, I just am getting the rest of the parts together and I already put the wire in. So now I'm just putting this part on top. So I'm just trying to put all of that together and then run it through the bottom. So now y'all can see what I'm talking about of just running the wire through a certain part of the train. So that way, once I get further into it, I will have everything hooked up the right way. Now here I'm just putting like this clear film for like the windows. So that's what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm still trying to put the film on it and everything, but now in this part of the video I'm just putting all the outer parts of the train on now, because honestly there's not much left to be built when it comes to the train. So now that's all of what's left pretty much, and then the top. So now in this section I'm just going to be working on the top for a bit, and then I'm going to be going back to the sides of the train that still need to be built. Now after I put this last little piece on, now we're just going to be doing the front and back and then the side of the train, and then basically that'll be all of just building the train itself. It's just now after this just adding the top part and then the actual base and everything else that the train sits on. So we're pretty much done now with the train part. Just got to do the top, and that's only a few little pieces. Okay, y'all. So what's unfortunate right here is I literally ended up breaking this part, so I couldn't even put it on. So when y'all see the end video, it's not even gonna be on because I freaking broke it. Cause sometimes there's like really fragile pieces in wooden puzzles, and I get so scared of breaking them. And there's been a couple times now with 3D puzzles that I've broken one. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but yeah. It is what it is. Now that we've done the whole train, now I'm just moving to the base of the part of the whole puzzle. This is where the train is gonna sit in the middle on those tracks on the right side of the screen, and it's just gonna be a really cute little base. So that is what I am working on now because we're done with the train. So right here, what I'm building is just where all of the main base is, because then later on I'm gonna put something on top of this yellow part that I'm working on right now. So I'm just putting all the pieces in, so when I go to put the next piece on top, it'll be fine. And right here, I'm just kind of building around the main base so that way I can attach the next piece on top, and the overall way it looks clean. And when I was doing this part, I freaking broke one of these pieces, so I had to literally just try and glue it with some nail glue just to get the piece back because it was such an important piece. So I just tried to do that, and luckily it worked. So I'm just putting this on, and then I'm gonna add some little stairs that it has. So we're pretty much done with this part. I'm just adding the stairs, and then the next piece that we're gonna be working on is the part where the train actually sits on. So it's the main track, and you see me working on it now. So this is the next important part. Now that I'm done attaching it, now it's just all about adding little parts to the base. There's gonna be like some little cross lines that I gotta add on the two sides that kind of look empty. And then like some Sakura flowers, cherry blossoms, or whatever you call them. And then little lights and everything else. So this is what I'll be doing now. Just adding little things to the base to make it look nicer. Now I'm just building out all the cherry blossom trees and everything like that in this moment. It was a little bit hard for me to understand how to do it at first, but I ended up kind of just getting it, but also winging it a little bit because I was like, how do I put this on without it falling off? But it's so, so cute. I love how it looks so far. So this will kind of be the last part almost. Yeah. And then adding the train. Now I'm just adding the last tree, and it's so crazy that we're almost done with this, but it's looking so, so good. And then after this is the train. Gotta put it on the train, and that's the last piece of the puzzle. I totally forgot that after I put the train on. It was a little bit hard for me to get it fully on the track, but I ended up being like, okay, just leave it for now. But I forgot that now the last thing actually we have to do is just add these little railings, and then that will actually be it. Y'all, it looks so good. I love it so, so, so much. Tell me what you guys think about this, but I think this is the one of the coolest 3D puzzles. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next video.